Hello students, how are you? This is Miss Fontes or Teacher Erika, and today we are going to continue working with Unit 3. Okay, so please open your books on page 29. It's a new vocabulary. Yes, page 29. Telling the time. So I know, boys and girls, that sometimes it's difficult to tell the time. Yes, even in Portuguese, but let's see. Don't be scared. I think it's going to be easy for you. Okay? I tried not to make it complicated for you. Okay, let's begin. Pay attention here. So, what time is it? Imagine that the clock is divided in two. Okay? So, look here. We have the yellow part and the red part. Okay, so this yellow part here, the first part of the clock, it means the past minutes after the hour. Okay, so if 5 minutes had passed, I am going to tell the time 5 minutes, 5 past the hour. Ok? So, imagine is 1:05. So, 5 minutes, yes, 5 past 1. Yes? If 10 minutes had passed, 10 past the hour. 20 minutes passed, 20 past the hour. Yes? So, imagine. 2:20. 2:20. Yes. 20 past. 2. Very good. Yes. 20 past 2. 10:10. 10:10. 10 past 10. 4:05. 4:05. 5 past 4. See how easy it is? Very easy. I want to ask you to pay attention to the 3 of the clock. Yes, it means that 15 minutes had passed. Yes, 15 minutes. So, in English, boys and girls, we don't say 15 past. It's very unusual to say that. Okay, so usually people say a quarter. Yes, a quarter of an hour. So since, pay attention here, follow the thinking. Half an hour, yes, half an hour is 30 minutes. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, 30 minutes. A quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. Yeah? So we use a quarter past. It's like quarto de hora. Yes? A quarter past. So if the hour is 11:15, 11:15, I will say a quarter past 11. 11:15, a quarter past 11. Yes? So far so good? And the same happens when we get to the 30 minutes. Can you see here? Yes? So, even in Portuguese, we don't say, it's not very common to say 30 minutos. We say meia hora. Yes, in English it's the same. So if I want to say 2h30 ou 2h30, I say half past two. Yes, meia hora passada das duas. Yes, boys and girls. Are you following? Is it difficult? Yes. So the only different things here are going to be the quarter past and half past. Okay, this yellow part, remember, we are talking about the minutes that had passed. Okay, the hour. From the 30 minutes on, even in Portuguese, we do it like this. We tell the minutes to arrive, to get to the next hour. Yes? So, for example, sometimes I can say is 10h50. Sometimes we say 10h50, but it's very common to say it's 10 para as 11. Yes? So see, I say the minutes to the next hour. Okay? So here I have 25 minutes to the next hour, 20 minutes to the next hour, a quarter to. So, boys and girls, this red part here, remember, we are talking about the minutes to the next hour. Yeah, so we are going to use to, not past anymore. To, yes, the minutes to the next hour. So from the 30 minutes on is going to be the minutes to the next hour. So when I get here to number 9, which represents 45, yes, 45, 45. So it's a quarter to 15 minutes to the next hour. Okay? So I can say a quarter to, quarto de hora para a próxima hora. Or 15 minutes to the next. The same. Remember that a quarter means 15 minutes. Okay? Yes? Are you following? So imagine it's 3h45. 3h45. I can say is 15 para as 4. Yes, it's the same. If I say 3h45 and 15 para as 4, it's the same. Okay? So I can say it's a quarter to 4 next hour. 3:45 or a quarter to 4. Yes? And so on. 10 minutes to the next class. 10 to, 5 to. Difficult? How is it going? Following? Let's see another example. Yes, take a look here. So another thing that I am going to talk to you first, yeah, before continuing everything. I have this o'clock here. Can you see? O'clock is always here when the two hands of the clock it's on the number 12. It means that is an exact time. Okay, so I can use this o'clock. Yes, is the short form of off the clock. Yes. So boys and girls, only use o'clock when you are telling the hour. Yes, the exact hour. if you include the minutes, then you cannot say o'clock. Yes? For example, is uma hora. 1 o'clock. Yes? So the hour without the minutes. Okay, so if you include the minutes, then you cannot use o'clock anymore. Yes, o'clock only for exact hour. Clear? Okay. So, sorry. Boys and girls. Usually, um, there are only 12 hours, yes, on a clock. For example, in English, yes, but here in Brazil, we don't have only the 12 hours. Can you see? Sometimes we say, depending if it's morning or afternoon or night, we are going to use the 24. Yes, that's going to be the midnight, meia-noite. Yes, the 00 here. So, in English, it doesn't happen like this, like here in Brazil. Yes, that we say uma hora da tarde, or I can say 13 horas. Yes, 11 horas da noite, 23 horas. In English, we don't say that. Yes, they only have the 12 numbers. Yes, so that's why it's very common to use, yes, words to separate. For example, because you are going to use number 1, for example, yes, twice every day. So it's going to be 1 o'clock twice. So you need to specify if it's in the morning or in the afternoon. Yes? So how do you talk about like 1 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Do you know? It's simple, boys and girls. Very simple. You can use AM, PM. Have you heard about this? Yes? So, from midnight, meia-noite, yes? From midnight to midday or noon, meio-dia, I use AM. Meia-noite a meio-dia. Midnight to midday, AM. From midday to midnight, PM. Meio-dia a meia-noite, PM. So, midnight to midday, AM. Midday to midnight, PM. Yes? So, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yes, it's 1 a.m. Very good. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it's going to be 1 p.m. That's how you're going to tell the difference in English since they only have 12 hours. Okay? Easy? Let's continue. So that's what I just told you. Yeah, so in the morning, look, let's see, 6 a.m., the sun is rising. So 6 a.m. is in the morning. So it's after midnight. Yes. So I'm going to, because midnight is right here. Yeah. So from midnight, the whole night, the whole morning, what am I going to use? AM. Yes. And the whole afternoon and the evening, which is the beginning of the night. Yes, the early night. PM. Okay, boys and girls. Next Okay, now I have here just to show you, yeah, some examples of the how am I going to say the time for. Look here. One, the shorthand, the shorthand is in, it's on number one, and the long hand 12. So it means it's an exact time. It's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Now the shorthand is on one, and the long hand is also here on number one. So it means 5 minutes had passed. So it's 5 past 1. Okay? So 7. This is the hour. Yes? 7 is the hour. And number 2 is the minutes. Yes, this long hand here of the clock represents the minutes. Yes, so 5, 10 minutes had passed. 10 past 11. Let's see another one. Look, I have here, it's almost 1. Almost 1. Okay, so it's 5 minutes to 1. Yeah, it's not 1 o'clock yet, but it's almost 1 o'clock. So it's 5 to 1. Okay, see this one here. It's 4:45. So it means that it's 15 minutes to 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's 4:45. 4:45. 4:45. 15 para 5. Yes, 4:45. Yes. Another, just to remind you, yes, exact time o'clock. 15 minutes past 4:15. 30 minutes of the hour have passed the hour. After the 30 minutes, everything is 2. Yes, 1:45, and don't forget exact time is o'clock. Very easy, right? I don't think there is going to be a problem. So let's see if you can get this right. We have the shorthand in 5, almost 5. It's just very close to 5. And then we have 15 minutes to arrive here. What's the correct time here, boys and girls? It's 5:30, it's 4:45, or it's 4:15? What do you think? Of course, it's 4:45. This is the correct answer. It's 4:45. What about this one? The two hands of the clock, number 12. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12:30, or it's 2 o'clock? Of course, it's 12 o'clock. Very good. It's not difficult, right? What about this one? I have the short one almost arriving here in number 2, and the long hand is at 9. It's on 9 here. It's 1:15. It's 2 o'clock, or it's 1:45? Of course, it's 1:45. 1:45. Yes. And here it's 5:30. It's 6:30, or it's 6 o'clock? Of course, it's 5:30. Okay, 5:30.